Imagine a warrior, fearless, strong, a leader of men. This is Ragnar Lothbrok. Born in the harsh lands of Scandinavia, Ragnar's journey from a simple farmer to a legendary king is nothing short of extraordinary, a name whispered in fear, sung in praise. His tales spread far and wide, carried by the winds and the waves, reaching distant shores and foreign lands. He is a legend, a king, a Viking. His leadership was marked by both his ferocity in battle and his wisdom in council, earning him the respect and loyalty of his people. Ragnar's story is not just his own. It is intertwined with the fate of his people, the Vikings, whose lives were a blend of hardship and adventure. It's the story of the Vikings, a people who thrived in the face of adversity, who built their lives around the sea and whose legacy still echoes through history. A people who raided and traded, explored and conquered. They were not just warriors, but also skilled traders and explorers, venturing into unknown territories. They were farmers and fishermen, but also warriors and explorers. Their duality was their strength, allowing them to adapt and thrive in various environments. Their longships, sleek and deadly, sailed to the ends of the known world. These vessels were not just means of transport, but symbols of their ingenuity and daring spirit. Ragnar embodies the Viking spirit. His courage and determination were the driving forces behind his many conquests and adventures. He is ambitious, cunning, and always seeking glory. His strategic mind and unyielding ambition set him apart as a leader who was always one step ahead. But he is also a man of his word, fiercely loyal to his family and friends. His personal relationships were as important to him as his conquests, grounding him in a world of constant change. His story is one of adventure, betrayal, and ultimately, legend. Ragnar Lothbrok's legacy is a testament to the enduring spirit of the Vikings, a saga that continues to inspire and captivate. Little is known of Ragnar's early life. Some say he was the son of a king, others a farmer, but all agree he was born to lead. His rise to power was swift. He led raids on England and France, gaining wealth and fame. He wasn't afraid to challenge the old ways. He embraced new technologies like the sunstone to navigate the open ocean. With each victory, his legend grew. He wasn't just a raider, he was a strategist, a visionary. He saw the potential of the Viking people. He dreamed of a world where they were not just feared but respected. Ragnar's name struck fear into the hearts of his enemies. Known as the Hammer of the West, his reputation was built on the blood and ashes of countless battles. His fierce determination and unyielding spirit made him a legend among the Viking warriors. Ragnar was not just a leader, he was a symbol of Viking resilience and ferocity. He led daring raids on the most powerful kingdoms in Europe. His longships, sleek and fast, were the perfect vessels for his audacious attacks. From the coasts of England to the heartlands of France, no place was safe from Ragnar's reach. His strategies were as brilliant as they were brutal, leaving a trail of destruction in his wake. He sailed up rivers, his longships appearing like phantoms, striking at the heart of their defenses. These surprise attacks were his signature move, catching his enemies off guard and unprepared. The sight of Viking ships emerging from the mist was enough to send shivers down the spines of even the bravest warriors. He sacked the monastery at Lindisfarne. This attack was not just a raid, it was a statement. The monastery, a symbol of Christian faith and learning, was reduced to ruins. The monks, who had believed themselves safe in their sacred sanctuary, were brutally reminded of the Vikings' reach, a sacred place, untouched by war. The raid shocked Christendom. The news of Lindisfarne's fall spread like wildfire, shaking the foundations of the Christian world. It was a clear message. Nowhere was safe from the Vikings. The fear and awe that followed Ragnar's name grew even stronger. It announced the arrival of a new power in the West. The Vikings were no longer just a distant threat. They were a force to be reckoned with. Their raids became more frequent, their targets more ambitious. Ragnar's leadership and vision transformed the Vikings from mere raiders into a formidable power. The Vikings were no longer just raiders. They were conquerors, explorers, and settlers. Under Ragnar's command, they expanded their horizons, seeking new lands and new opportunities. Their influence spread far and wide, leaving an indelible mark on the history of Europe. They were a force to be reckoned with. Their military prowess and strategic brilliance made them a formidable opponent. The sight of Viking warriors marching into battle, their flags flying high, was a testament to their strength and unity. They were not just fighting for plunder, they were fighting for their legacy. His most famous target? Paris, the City of Lights. Ragnar's ambition knew no bounds, and Paris was the ultimate prize. The city's wealth and strategic importance made it a tantalizing target for the Viking leader. His decision to attack Paris was a bold move that would go down in history. Ragnar besieged the city, demanding a vast ransom. The siege was a masterclass in Viking warfare, combining brute force with cunning strategy. The defenders of Paris were pushed to their limits, facing an enemy that seemed unstoppable. Ragnar's demands for ransom were a testament to his audacity and confidence. He showed his cunning by attacking during Easter, when the city was at its most vulnerable. The timing of the attack was no coincidence. It was a calculated move designed to exploit the city's moment of weakness. The chaos and confusion that ensued were a testament to Ragnar's strategic genius. He left his mark on history. Ragnar's legacy is not just one of conquest and destruction, it is also a story of resilience and ambition. His name is etched in the annals of history, a reminder of the Viking spirit that shaped the medieval world. And on the walls of Paris, the marks left by Ragnar and his warriors are still visible today, a testament to their impact on the city. These remnants serve as a reminder of a time when the Vikings were the undisputed masters of the West. Section 4. A Family Forged in Iron. The story of Ragnar Lothbrok and his family is one of legend, a tale woven through the annals of history with threads of valor, ambition, and unyielding strength. Behind every great man is a great woman. This adage rings especially true in the saga of Ragnar, or in Ragnar's case, women. His life was intertwined with many remarkable women, who each played a pivotal role in his journey. He had many wives and concubines. These relationships were not merely for pleasure or political alliance, they were partnerships forged in the fires of mutual respect and shared ambition, each strong and influential in their own right. These women were not just bystanders, they were warriors, strategists, and leaders. Lagertha, the shield maiden, fought alongside him, her skill with a sword unmatched. She was a beacon of strength and resilience, embodying the spirit of the Viking warrior. Aslaug, a princess of legend, bore him sons who would become legends themselves. Her wisdom and foresight were instrumental in shaping the future of their lineage. His sons, Bjorn Ironside, Ivar the Boneless, Sigurd Snake in the Eye. Each name carries a legacy of bravery, cunning, and indomitable will. Names that would shake the world. These sons of Ragnar carved their own paths, leaving indelible marks on history. They inherited their father's ambition, his cunning, his thirst for glory. Each son, in his own way, sought to honor and surpass the legacy of their father. Ragnar's family was not just of blood. It extended to those who fought by his side, who shared in his victories and defeats. It was his warriors, his shield brothers. These men were bound by more than just loyalty. They were bound by a shared destiny. They were loyal to a fault. Their allegiance to Ragnar was unwavering, forged in the crucible of countless battles. They followed him into the jaws of hell itself. No challenge was too great, no enemy too formidable when they stood together, because they knew, with Ragnar at their side, they could achieve anything. His leadership was the cornerstone of their strength, a beacon that guided them through the darkest of times. Section 5. The Legacy of a Legend. Ragnar's death is shrouded in mystery, much like his life. Some say he was betrayed, thrown into a pit of vipers. Others that he died peacefully, surrounded by his family. Whatever the truth, his legend lived on. His sons, fueled by vengeance, launched the great heathen army. They conquered kingdoms, avenged their father, and cemented the Viking legacy in blood and fire. History remembers Ragnar as a ruthless Viking warlord, but he was more than that. He was a skilled leader, a cunning strategist, and a symbol of the Viking age. He pushed his people to achieve greatness. He expanded their horizons, literally and figuratively. Section 6. Ragnar lives on. Today, Ragnar's story continues to fascinate us. Books, movies, and TV shows explore his life and legend. They capture the imagination, transporting us back to a time of adventure and conquest. The History Channel's Vikings brought Ragnar to life for a new generation. It showed the world the complexity of the man, not just a warrior, but a leader, a father, a man driven by ambition and a thirst for knowledge. Ragnar's story reminds us that we are all capable of greatness, that we can achieve anything we set our minds to. It's a story of adventure, of courage, of the enduring power of the human spirit. Section 7. Join the Great Heathen Army. Did you enjoy this epic tale of Ragnar Lothbrok? Smash that like button and subscribe to our channel for more stories of Vikings, battles and legends. Don't forget to ring the bell to be notified of our next video. Skál!